I think I can do it this year, and I'm gonna aim for 6 months. So. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Diana, and I'm back with another video. It's been a little while, at least for me it feels like, but maybe it's been like 2 weeks since I've posted something. And it's my usual spiel of getting anxiety about posting, and I thought, you know what? I am unhappy with the direction of my life, so I am going to sit down and force myself to do something that's uncomfortable. I've made so many videos and I honestly don't know how to go about filming sometimes. Like, I don't know what to say. I just struggle. Anyway, it's been a wild month into the new year, kind of, but not really. I haven't been doing much, but at the same time, I've been doing a lot. So it's the new year, and it's, what day is it today? 20 days into the new year. And I thought I would kind of rehash my last kind of goal video that I did, which was about 7 months ago. So did I complete my goals in 6 months? But I'm also going to discuss my new 6-month goals. In that last video, if you want to watch it, it's linked somewhere on this video, or, you know, I'm just going to quickly rehash it. I discussed getting my couch, have an emergency fund. Did I buy a camera? Spoiler alert, yes. But for the most part, that video was generally about just being prepared for the future and wanting to hit goals specifically with YouTube. So I originally wanted my YouTube to at least cover monthly, how do I put this into words? I wanted to make as much money in a month off of YouTube as I would working at least one day of doing hygiene. I'm nowhere close, but it has increased. So I'm just going to keep going on with that goal for the next 6 months. Is I want to increase my income with YouTube. But instead of a huge 6-month goal, I will break it up to at least $100 more every month. That's a really big goal to hit, I guess you could say, but it's also not at the same time. So we'll see. I might have to adjust, but even if I make a penny more, that's still a penny more than I have today. So just got to think of it kind of on the bright side of things. I did also change some of my goals halfway through. I've discussed it in one of my monthly money diaries. And originally I wanted to always be at least a month ahead. And I just felt like I couldn't enjoy life because I was always trying to work for a month ahead. It was just making me depressed. I wasn't enjoying life. I was stressed about buying things even though I knew I had the money for. So I kind of switched gears there. I have my emergency fund at $5,000. I'm still saving, but everything that I'm saving that doesn't go towards expenses and stuff is going into investing and making me more money. I am going to continue that, but instead of just being at my stagnant 4 days, because I have a bigger money goal that I want to hit, I do unfortunately need to increase my hygiene hours. And if you're not in dental hygiene or dentistry, you might, be like, well, what's the big deal? The downside of that is that it's just wear and tear on my body. My neck and my back hurt a lot, even with loops. It is way better, 100% way better than it was before. It's just sometimes it catches me off guard, and sometimes I am just in more pain one week than the other. So I really just have to make more money, but also be very aware of my ergonomics and know when to take a break, because if I push myself, it'll be to my breaking point and I will be left without a career. I did also set a goal for myself to purchase a camera. It is a completely different camera than I thought I would get, and I'm very happy with this one. It is something that pushes me to film more because I know I spent a bit of money on this, and I've been using it to film more reels. I've posted 2 this month. That is a record because usually it's 1 every year. This time I managed to do 2 in the first month. So yay me, that is progress. And then I was trying all last year to really budget hard for Christmas. I will talk about it more in my monthly diaries, which will be my next video, but I was good. I was good up until a certain point, and then it just felt so overwhelming. There was people buying me gifts, so I felt like I had to buy them gifts. And then I was using the gift category to fund other gifts, like birthday gifts and stuff like that. I definitely blew my gift budget, like, into another planet, another world. One of my goals for the upcoming year is to separate Christmas and gift funds and actually stick to them and not feel guilty. I always feel like the money I've set aside isn't enough and I want to spoil the people around me, but I have to remember that I need money for other things. I will say I haven't gone into debt at all. It just meant that I had to take money out of other funds. I had to save less money. So that wasn't fun, but at least I am not in debt from it. My goal for the next month is to separate those categories. So I am putting away money specifically for gifts, and come December 1st or end of November, I haven't decided on the day yet, whatever money I have in that category, that's all I'm going to spend. I haven't set up like clear defined guidelines for myself, but I just know that whatever amount I have by the end of the year is what I'm going to spend on Christmas gifts alone, and then do a separate category for just like birthdays, because I kept dipping into the gift fund for birthdays, which obviously made sense, but then it just left my Christmas fund depleted. In terms of my personal life, I feel like that is the one area where I really hit my goals on that. I wanted to be exercising more and doing more activities, and I've been doing that. My apartment has a Peloton, and so I've been doing runs, I've been doing strength training programs. I have consistently, for like 4 months, almost worked out every day. Now I've scaled it back to minimum of 3 days a week, but I usually hit 4 or 5 if I go for a walk outside. Doing that for so long and finding something that works, which was working around the barriers that I had. So I had a gym membership previously, which I canceled, but one of the things that stopped me from going was I don't like leaving my place. Like, I don't like having all these little things to do just to go to the gym and then have to do all those little things again just to come home, to get ready, go to work. And I'm too tired after work. So I've managed to eliminate all of that and just work out at the gym in my apartment. And like, I'm just lucky that it worked out that way, because I feel like if I didn't have Peloton or like the programs that I liked doing, I don't think I would have stuck to it. So it just, yeah, it was lucky that way. I've managed to also make my place a home. I have this new IKEA TV stand thingy. It's not completely finished because they were out of stock at the doors, but there will be doors here eventually. I got a bookcase. I have a new ottoman. I have a new chair, so more people can sit. I can have more people over, and I've put up the frames of my pictures that I wanted in the bathroom, and I've also got this IKEA pegboard system, and I did that in the bathroom to organize all my hair stuff. Everything is just coming together. One of the things that I think I learned about myself, especially last year, and having to buy a bunch of stuff, is if having the money, of course, I should just go for the thing that I originally want, because then I will complain and hate stuff that I've bought because it was cheaper, it was easier to get, instead of just being patient and waiting than like the actual thing that I wanted, because now it's just costing me more. So my vacuum is good. It's a great vacuum. If you like corded vacuums, I highly recommend it. I'll link it down below. It's really good. I have no complaints about that. It's just the corded part that I personally don't like. I like vacuuming, and I hate stuff sticking to my feet. I hate hearing stuff sticking to my slippers. I hate seeing dust on the ground. Like right now, the sun is shining and it's just lighting up my floor, and I can see everything on it, and it's driving me nuts. But where my vacuum is located, it's such a stupid thing. It's annoying to take out. I can't just quickly whip it out and then vacuum this area. It's like I have to take it out, shimmy it out of the closet. I have to unravel the cord. Then I have to plug it in. And it's just, if I had just gotten the Dyson or a cordless one like I originally wanted, paid more, then I would have saved money, because I have this corded vacuum, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get rid of it. It works pretty well, but I hate taking it in and out. So it was vacuuming less, and it was just making me annoyed every time stuff would stick to my feet. So I ended up buying a robot vacuum as a workaround, and it also mops. So yeah, I just spent more money. I'm not mad about my little robot vacuum. It's a Shark Matrix 2-in-1. It mops as well. I haven't tried the mop feature yet, but I have that thing work every day for me. And let me tell you, my floors, like, I feel clean. I just feel super, super clean. Lesson learned is just pay for the thing that you want first. I did it with this, not this particular camera, but I spent like $500 years ago buying a camera that I didn't really want, and it ended up honestly being pretty bad in terms of audio, which is why I never used it. There's always this like random clicking sound. Whatever. But if I had just saved that money and waited like another month or two, then I would have gotten a higher end camera. It all worked out in the end because I really like this small little guy, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think it's called. So it works better than the original Canon M50 that I wanted to get. But yeah, so like now I have the cost of this plus the cost of that camera, and that camera is just sitting there not being used, unfortunately. I have found out now more about myself. When I have these obstacles to things, it really hinders me from doing it and makes it a lot more difficult for me to complete. Why not just remove those barriers and just get the thing that I originally wanted to make my life easier, right? I'm very fortunate that I am in that position where I can do that. That part wasn't luck. That part was hard work of going to school and deciding on a good career. And then just planning out my life ahead of time. I think the biggest thing that my goal has led to in terms of me feeling okay about my money and being able to create future goals for myself is that my emergency fund really just gives me that sense of security that I need in life to be able to push myself forward, because I know I have this small cushion in case something goes wrong. Now, that being said, my goals for next 6 months are to increase the emergency fund just by a little bit. But I do also have a big purchase I need to make, which is surgery. I am planning on getting plastic surgery, skin removal for my weight loss. If you haven't seen that video, I don't want my channel to become like a weight loss journey, health journey type of channel. So I did make one video about it, discussing it. You can watch it. But in terms of money, it is something that I am actively working towards saving. And it's just something I'm going to have to talk about because, yeah, I don't know how else I could go about my videos, about my goals particularly, without letting you guys know that that's what I am saving up for. So I am hoping to do that in May, crossing fingers if that works out. Yeah, I'll keep you guys in on that ride, on that journey to saving up money. So here's the realistic part of that, which I might go into more detail in another video, is that, yeah, I might need to borrow money to do that, some of it, if I can't hit my goals. So I am hustling hard to reach it. I kind of have to wrap my head around it, my words around it, to properly convey what I'm thinking of doing. So yeah, stay tuned for a video about that, discussing on how I'm planning to pay for this big surgery if I don't get the funds in time, because I will save it for that video. So because this video is all over the place, let me just hit my 6-month goals at least for you here to make it clear and make it easier for myself in the future when I need to rewatch this to remind myself what my goals are. It will be saving up $25,000. I want to make more money off of YouTube. So that's $100 more a month. This month I've hit $100. Great. Now next month I better hit 200. I'm being really hard on myself, but that's essentially the increase in income that I want to try and aim for. I didn't hit my subscriber goal of last year, which was 5,000. I think I can do it this year, and I'm gonna aim for 6 months. So I'll check back in July on how that went. I'm going to be more organized and prepared for Christmas, even though that's more than 6 months. It's just, I need to include it in here. I also want to start budgeting for vacations. Friend is getting married next year in Italy, so I want to go visit home. I need to kind of start organizing my finances for that as well. Personally, in my personal life, I think I just really want to take care of my mental health, put myself first, know that I'll be okay, things will work out. I don't want what is kind of starting to happen to me mentally get any worse. So I don't want to get back to where I was a couple of years ago of not being fulfilled in life. I'm still working on that. I'll let you guys know how that goes, but it's more just I'm having these goals to keep me entertained, keep me focused, and not feeling like, what is life anyway? Is there anything worth doing anymore? But in turn, because I have these higher amount money goals, I kind of need to be okay with just sitting with myself and not feeling like I need to be doing stuff all the time or buying stuff or doing activities. I need to learn to relax. And it might sound weird, but I really get myself in a tizzy if I feel like I don't have something to do. And then I hurt myself physically. Like, I just don't do well. So for me to be in this in the long game, I do have to prioritize myself. I've got the exercising part down. Now I just really want to take care of the internal side, figuring out what foods feel better for me, and maybe cooking more new stuff, that kind of thing, as opposed to just eating what I normally eat and getting sick of it and then falling off and eating more chocolate or something like that. I just got to keep myself really entertained in every aspect of my life. And by entertained, I just mean having something to look at or something to envision. There is my rambling video. A little bit, I can't talk. This one is more just to keep me accountable and share it with you guys. Let me know what your goals are for this year in anything, money, life, school, whatever it is. Let me know down in the comments below, because I'm always looking for ideas. Anyway, I am going to leave that there. I'm going to stop with my hand talking, my hand movements, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.